My family loves preserving stuff. I come from the kind of family that has antiques and discusses beautiful old cherry maple desks. We don't ask what brand something is, but instead what year something is. Our love of preserving stuff is not limited to the realm of home decorating. I could go home right now and find most of the drawings that I made when I was little. I could touch the crib that my brother, sister, and I all slept in as babies. And I could sit in the same chair that my dad used to sit in while he read me children's books. We have always placed a strong emphasis on sentimentality and memories. So of course, my instinct lately has been to preserve my high school memories. I dutifully went around and got my yearbook signed, took lots of pictures, and, like most of us, have spent the last few weeks remembering all the good moments. Everyone says that we will start our real lives once we leave, but I know that we have already started our real lives here at Sleepy Hollow. We have a core. We are far from being final versions of ourselves, but Sleepy Hollow has given us a foundation that we will take with us. We will remember true childhood moments like Joke Day Fridays with Mr. Large, playing Foursquare on the Morse playground, and chilly nights on haunted hayrides. We will remember the holiday lights on Beekman in the dead of winter and the smell of air conditioning throughout the school that it meant it was almost summer. We will keep the triumphant, on top of the world moments, and the quiet moments, and even the tragic moments safe in our hearts. This is our last high school memory, and it's bittersweet. We're moving on to join college classes of 2019, or to the working world, or to the military, and certainly to new places and people and experiences. So, Sleepy Hollow class of 2015, don't live in the past, but take high school with you. Use our amazing childhood, town, and school to carry you through life. Memories are free but precious, and what we had here was special. What do you guys think? Is the world ready for us? Congratulations, guys!
He's the only guy in our grade who does the musicals. I don't know how many of you were lucky enough to see him as the Tin Man in the school's production of The Wiz during our sophomore year. One thing I will never forget is seeing him in bedazzled jeans and silver face paint singing a song called Slide Some Oil to Me.
Each year, there are 37,100 high school graduations in the United States, and, as such, there are just as many valedictorians and salutatorians, all of whom make speeches. Looking at these numbers, I hope you will all appreciate that my goal here today is not to generate any totally original ideas, but instead just to avoid actively offending my peers or the school administration. I've always been a somewhat stereotypically nerdy student. I worked hard, got good grades, and strictly followed my DARE pledge. However, as those of you who know me better are aware, schoolwork does not comprise the entirety of my personality. I'm like one of those groovy dudes from Revenge of the Nerds. As I came to understand this fact, I was able to find a niche within the community in which I felt truly comfortable with relative ease, despite making an idiot of myself plenty of times along the way. The class of 2015 is incredibly open, and many others have had similar experiences to mine. While grades are certainly important, a person is more than the weighted sum of his or her class averages. My fondest memories of this school were born out of removing myself from my comfort zone in order to prove this.
I remember the late nights working during Spirit Week and the frenzy of activity that surrounded the hallway decoration on the last minute. It has been an honor working with you for the last 4 years. Now, class of 2015, you can finally make good on your freshman class motto and be chillin'. Good night.
As freshmen, you transformed the spaghetti dinner to the taste of the towns by organizing, delegating, and paying attention to every detail. Then you tackled the talent show, junior dinner, prom, impressing me with your ability to pull off all these events with ease. Come together. I learned that giving students a good experience in high school happens in and out of the classroom. Some of the best lessons you learned weren't from your teachers, they were from each other.
This next speaker is absolutely everywhere. She stands tall at the helm of the school, representing us with confidence, grace, and a sunny disposition. Her assiduous efforts, shout out to the Vocabulary Initiative, have earned Sleepy Hollow High School and herself national attention.
When I was a young child, I thought that my teachers knew everything. Year after year, they guided me, and I looked up to them. I worked hard, I studied, I got good grades, I got promoted. One day, 39 years ago, shockingly, this month, my high school principal told me I'd learned enough and graduated me from high school. I went off to college, and since I wanted to be a teacher, I believed that soon I would know it all too, just like my teachers had. If I worked hard and achieved, I could become a teacher, then I'd understand about learning, and I'd be ready to teach. Well, I did as my professors told me, and just like had happened in high school, one day they said I'd learned enough, and they graduated me. I came to realize that there was a lot my teachers hadn't known either. Life doesn't wait for you to stop learning to begin doing. So for now, ready or not, it's me and my generation that hold these awesome responsibilities. And I know for certain that we do not know it all, we never will, no one can. I do know that we can, and we must, always keep learning by embracing what you don't know and having the courage and determination to commit yourself to a lifetime of asking good questions and being good listeners. You will set yourselves on a pathway to success and take your rightful places as leaders in communities and your chosen professions. Be strong, be confident, seek the knowledge that will lead you to discover the answers that your world will demand of you.
The poet Antonio Machado wrote, "Traveler, there is no pathway. You make your own path by walking." So I add to that, you are ready. Make your path. Use your energy and talents, and please make a difference in this world. El poeta Antonio Machado escribió, "Caminante no hay camino, se hace camino al andar." Entonces, les digo, ustedes están preparados. Haga su propio camino utilizando su energía, sus talentos para mejorar este mundo. Ustedes van a ser los líderes en la guerra contra la ignorancia y el racismo. I thank you, 1-5, and community for welcoming me and the way you welcome everyone into your lives and for your abundance of kindness. Le doy las gracias por darme la bienvenida a sus vidas y por su amabilidad y apoyo.
On behalf of the Board of Education, we just want to take a moment and to wish all the class of 2015 all the very best for a very bright and wonderful future. No matter where you go in life, we hope that you'll feel prepared for the world ahead of you by the education you've received here. We feel that you've been nourished and nurtured by the friendships that you have made with your classmates, your teachers, and your teammates. And
it well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me be.